I know I said Sunday, but I had so many messages overnight, so many lovely messages. Thank you all for those. I'm not quitting anything, or I was just kind of making the point about creative burnout rather than kind of burnout per se. And I got a creative idea today, which was to talk about something that I'm always interested in. Been a bit nosy, of course, but I thought I'd share it with you guys, and that's what's on this, which is my iPhone. I'm filming this bit of the vlog for you, and for me the iPhone is the most important tool I have in my locker for outside of musical instruments. Really, I kind of do so much on it, and I kind of just wanted to share what apps I have, and as a musician how I utilize those apps. But first, as part of my new healthy eating and fitness regime, I've got my bike back out. I'm not sure you can see me on this because I'm on the 4K camera now and there's no preview screen. It feels so good to be back out on the bike again. Really good. Oh wow, of course, still got my shades on. I don't want you to think I've gone completely Casey. But anyway, it's mail time. I can't really see you. But anyway, quick bit of mail to get through. I've lost my Stanley knife, but spare propellers. Sadly, only 2. But I don't intend to crash the drone again anytime soon. This is where I need my knife. I better not show that off. The periodic table of swearing. Thank you very much whoever got me that. I obviously will not use it too much of it in the vlog. What is on my iPhone? I've had an iPhone since 2008. I remember being on the beach in Cuba with Katie, persuading her that really I needed to invest in an iPhone when we got back. And I did. I got my first iPhone, an iPhone 3. Was it the 3? iPhone 3G? I can't remember. It wasn't the first model that came out. It was whatever was out in the summer of 2008. So much of the vlog footage you see is filmed either on this camera, which is a Canon 60D, or on the iPhone. The iPhone controls the drone. Oh, it's an amazing piece of kit. But let me share with you, I'm going to try and pull in a split screen. So I'll record the iPhone screen, so you get me on one side and the iPhone on the other, and I'll talk you through my best apps that I use. You should now have my iPhone in here, okay? And I just want to go through, it's going to be weird because I'm going to try and talk to the camera and look at my apps at the same time. And you guys have got the apps here, and I've got to look down here. If I hold the phone, no, we'll see what we do. Okay, here's my home screen. These are I try and keep on my home screen the apps I use the most. So obviously messages, WhatsApp, Facebook, Twitter, Evernote. I use Evernote a hell of a lot. It's a fantastic app. Can't really delve in there because obviously information is personal to all the people in there. Books in there, I use the Kindle app, iBooks, a few other things. Now this is one cool app, Dark Sky. Obviously, I hopefully will remember to screen out my address at the top of this, but I use this a lot, so it gives me a detailed forecast. I know it's going to be clear. Temperatures are pretty accurate. Most of you, I'm sure, know about Dark Sky. If you don't already, this is a fantastic app to get. Obviously, Wallet, I'm not going to show you that one with Apple Pay. Instagram, my YouTube studio. This is the app for the drone. That's pretty good. MyFitnessPal is there to kind of log food and exercise intake, which is something I'm trying to do better. But as far as music goes, these are kind of the top apps I'm using a lot every day. The tempo is really useful when I'm teaching and practicing. Probably needs to be a bit louder, but there's so much more functionality within this app that I don't necessarily use every single day. The Amazing Slowdowner is an incredible app. This, you can bring music in and loop it, so let's see if we can play something. Now's the time Charlie Parker I've been using with teaching, so I can increase, oh sorry, I don't want to touch the pitch, I want to increase the speed. There we go, so this is full speed here. I can change the speed without changing the pitch. I can change the pitch if I want to. It's a fantastic app. You can import from Spotify, which I'm not on. I tend to use Apple Music, but I can import from Spotify, I can import from iTunes, loads of different things. Jazz Session Band is a pretty damn good app. It's kind of like, oh, and the recording stopped on the phone. So this app is Jazz Session Band. I had to pause it because it crashed the movie there. What this does is it's kind of like the old, some of the old real books used to be, where it has kind of daft names for standards so they don't break copyright. So Alone Together is Alone Together, but the backing tracks are all real instruments. You also get Jazz Session Band 2, which has some more things on it, so like a New Orleans. It is a really good app. It's an app I use a lot for teaching. It's an app I want to get more into. You kind of got more kind of like ECM kind of style stuff. So my final musician app that I'll show you on here is, well, there's two. There's the tuner, obviously, which is self-explanatory. iRealB, which is kind of, this is one of the best app investments I've ever made. It's fantastic for sharing set lists on. I think every musician knows about it anyway. There's fantastic things on the forum. It's got kind of cheap MIDI file type sounds, which you're probably not going to be able to hear. I need to turn the volume up on there. I don't like the sounds. But as a practice guide, they're excellent. As a gig thing, when you're playing on a gig with a vocalist who likes to sing things in weird keys, it's a godsend. It's really helpful. This Jazz Scales little app is quite nice. Lots of things for testing scales. Anyway, Waze. If you don't know what Waze is, it's the best sat-nav app out there. It's free, best kind of traffic management. There has been times when I've been in London and my route that I know, or the routes I should say, I know out are closed. Put it into Waze, it'll find me a different way around and save me time and everything, which is amazing. Inbox by Google's pretty good. I don't use it that much. What else have we got on here that I use a lot? Drum Genius. This is a fantastic app. It probably won't play again though. But this kind of has loads and loads of different drum beats. If you buy the full app, you get all these different drum beats, or you can sample a few for free, I think. Plane Finder's quite a good geeky app, kind of like, you know, particularly kind of round here. Dropbox, usual thing. National Rail Inquiries, pretty good. Voice Memos, again, another one I use a lot. What have I got? 103 notifications for podcasts. Yeah. Best podcasts I listen to at the moment are the West Wing Weekly, which is, if you watch this vlog, all about my West Wing love. And then this one my brothers told me about, which is 90s football podcast. So if you grew up kind of, you know, following football in the 1990s, fantastic. What else have we got in here? Okay, pages I use to manage my Facebook pages and the ones that I work for clients. Google Translate. Oh, what an app this is. When I was in Germany, we were in a Chinese restaurant, and you could basically hold the app over the menu in German and it will translate it into English as you see it. Look at this picture. Phenomenal app. Love that app. Untapped, if you're into your beer, this is a fantastic little app. This will not only recommend beers you do, but you can check them in. It's kind of like Facebook for almost alcoholics, but you basically got different beers, so different trending beers, so beers that people are logging in and testing, and you can keep track of the own beers that you're kind of things. So let's have a look if I've got any of mine, or maybe it won't do. It's a new app, so I'm kind of like, there you go. I do like this picture. Let's zoom in on the picture. I know it's a bit too small. A big Stein that my friend got me from Germany. So yeah, you can see down the different ones that I've checked in and said I like. If you're on Untapped, please add me. It'd be nice to have a few more people on there. It's basically our trio and a few friends from school at the moment. Traces was a cool app when it came out, but it's kind of seems to have disappeared. And basically, I haven't got an account there anymore. What you do is you can leave a physical, well, sorry, you don't leave a physical. You're in a physical space. You can create a bubble, and then you can geotag it, and then other people come along and can open it, and the idea is they'll be able to store things. So one of the examples was I could store an album and then kind of put it around on like a treasure hunt moving around London or something, and you could click and you could download the track from the bubble that was there and you'd see it on your phone. But good news is, especially after yesterday, I'm going to get some practice done now, and then I'm going to go outside and enjoy this beautiful weather that we're having in England today. Right, so what do we need to get her for Mother's Day then?
Maybe a present of
The positive is, like many men, I have left this till almost the last minute. But if it's mostly blokes in Waitrose, they'll be going around very, very quickly and very, very efficiently. If there's lots of pensioners in there though, that won't be the case. First Tesla I have seen in Cambridge. Don't touch, darling.
It's hard.
It might be March, but it's sunny and warm, so I'm having a barbecue. So that's just about it for today. I hope you've enjoyed watching it. It's been a different kind of vlog. Back on the wagon's the main thing, and I'm going to enjoy our barbecue now, and I will see you tomorrow. I'm pretty certain of it. If you don't already, please do hit the subscribe button. It means I can make the channel better, and any comments or anything else below. Q&A probably going to come up middle of next week, so if you've got any questions or any comments or anything else like that, please do keep them coming in. Until then, I'll see you really soon.